Avlix Fitness. What is it? What does it stand for? What does it even mean? Well, you're willing to listen? I guess it's finally time to open up. Avlix Fitness started as an idea that dates back all the way to when I was about 4 or 5 years old. The reason I remember so clearly that I was at that age is because at that age I was given an opportunity. And that opportunity was to change my last name, which is my dad's last name. Long story short, my dad wasn't around when I was younger. Our mother raised me as a single mother, and at that age, I already knew that's not what I wanted to do. And I denied the opportunity. I kept my last name. And it wasn't because I wanted to take anything out my mom's side of the family. It wasn't because I wanted to be mean, be rude, disrespectful, or rebel in any sense. The reason I denied that opportunity is because at that age I already knew that even though I had no positive connection to my last name made me who I was. It didn't define me, but it made me who I was. All the little challenges that I had faced, it all made me who I was. And I knew that at that age, and I knew one day I was gonna turn that name around, and it wouldn't be something negative anymore, and that name would be something positive. Fast forward all the way to when I was in college. Studying kinesiology, I'm getting my degree, and I have these hopes of just reaching the world. And in my head, the first step to that was basically attacking social media. So starting with the Instagram, a fitness Instagram page. As I'm starting this Instagram page, I'm trying to think, what is the name gonna be? What is the brand gonna be? How am I gonna start this? So for about a month, I started playing around with names after class, in between work, stuff on pieces of paper, jotting down names, trying to figure out anything that sounded anything remotely close to inspirational. So inspirational fitness, humbled fitness, inspired athletics, faith in fitness, fun, aspirational, you name it, I probably wrote it down. And even though these are like motivational words, nothing hit, nothing was perfect, nothing was just, it wasn't right. Until one day, I'm playing around with names again, and I started writing my name. Joe Fitness, Joe Silva Fitness, Silva Athletics, all these things. Then I write my last name backwards, of Bliss. My last name being Silva, written backwards, spelled of Bliss. And it was at that moment that it hit me. Something was right. Something was finally clicking. It was there, but it wasn't 100% there. It wasn't perfect. It was almost, it was so close, but it wasn't quite there just yet. I didn't know why. Of Bliss to me sounded pretty cool. I liked it. It felt right, but it just wasn't perfect. So I took out the S and I replaced it with an X, which gave Avlix. And immediately, I knew that was it. Without hesitation, without a doubt, I knew that was it. All of a sudden, it all made sense. I was recreating my last name. Silva no longer took on a negative connotation. It no longer had negative memories, negative anything. From that day forward, that was gonna have something positive to it. And it wasn't until recently that I fully understood why I had to switch out that S to the X. X represents you, the individual. Represents each story, each journey, each trial and tribulations that each and every one of you have to go through and endure. Avlix Fitness was never supposed to be about me, about my story, about my trials, my tribulations, about none of that. It's supposed to represent the idea that you can, you are, you will. It represents the idea that you are not who you were. You are not your past. You are not what people make you out to be. You are not what people have said about you. You're not even who you were yesterday. You are who you're choosing to be right now, because it's all about that next step. And as soon as you take that next step, you never stop. Because life isn't always pretty, isn't always fun, isn't always easy. In life it's tough. There's battles, there's obstacles, There's hurt, there's pain, and sometimes we don't win those battles. We don't get to rise above the storms. Sometimes those storms are gonna break us. Sometimes they're gonna tear us down. Regardless of the fact, we get back up. You don't run, you don't quiver, you don't shake, you don't hide. You don't run at the first sound of thunder. You soar through 'em.